My name is
What, dear? It's your mother. Louise, I'm worried about you. I think it's time you found God. Are you sitting in front of the typewriter? When are you going to get a computer? You know, everything is done on the computer nowadays. Even I'm on a computer. A laptop, I think it's called. Anyway, call me. I'm worried.
Have you started writing?
Yeah, but I'm back to nothing. It's my mother.
What, dear? It's your mother. Louise, I'm worried about you. I think it's time you found God. Are you sitting in front?
About figs. What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Well, then I can't help you find it. Do you know what you're going to write about yet?
I have no idea.
Well, then I think you need a muse to inspire you.
Muses inspire people by writing, singing, and dancing.
All right. Come on. And?
Nothing.
Just keep on writing, it's what you do. And when you're done, I'll sing a tune.
Nope.
Alright then, move. Seriously, come here. There. Now, be inspired. I wrote. Anything?
No.
I figured it. Well, we'll figure something out.
Hey, we're meeting Flavia in about an hour.
We're meeting her?
Yeah, she'll be a lot nicer if you're there.
Scared to face her alone? Any particular genre?
I was thinking some comedy, with a little bit of drama.
Just write about your mother. Lots of drama and comedy there.
Yeah. Louis, that is my favorite writer. Well, one of my favorites. Hi, Angela. How are you?
Hi. Oh, fine. Nothing really to complain about you.
Wish she was like that with me, but quite the opposite. So where is it?
I don't have it.
Why not?
I can't write.
How you mean you can't write? That's crazy talk.
I got writer's block.
Fletcher, it's been 3 months. All that I wanted was a short synopsis, and you can't even write that? Not even a little itty-bitty tiny idea what you're gonna write about?
No. I know what you're gonna say. I've never had this much trouble with my first book.
You are experiencing what I call anticlimactic, no inspiration crisis for a second story.
And that means what?
He was excited to write then, to have his first piece of work published. But unfortunately, Fletcher, you never have that excitement again.
You really think so?
Yes, and I will not allow that for excuse for not meeting a deadline. If you don't have a paper for me, then quite frankly, I'm wasting my time here. And you are not paying me to waste my time here, so I will keep in touch. Bye, Angela. Hope all is well.
Thanks.
Well, that went well, don't you think? I don't see how any of this is going to help my writer's block.
You don't see it now, but you'll thank me later.
I worked hard all day. I don't have time to do anything else.
I do work hard all day.
Yeah,
It's a long day, I come home, I'm tired, I don't think I should have to do housework.
Unbelievable. Doctor, are you listening to this?
Every word.
Do you hear what he's saying to me? I work hard
I
all day.
really don't think this is going to help us very much.
The more you think of, the more we're gonna have to come here.
Are you hearing what she's saying
Are
out
you
there?
hearing what he's saying? I don't get it.
I did laundry last week, you know.
You know what? Doctor, our time is up, isn't it? Please tell me it's up. It's up. I'm done. I'm done with this.
Now, just remember, we are making progress here. Ah, you must be Angela and Fletcher. I'm Dr. Drew Conway.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Please come in. Okay, just to make this clear, this is marriage counseling, in case you think you're in the wrong place.
Oh, we're very well aware of that.
Good. Since this is our first session then, why don't you tell me about why you're here?
Well, we have a problem.
Everyone that comes here has a problem, dear.
Well, see, we can't argue.
What do you mean you can't argue?
We argue about parking spaces all the time.
Well, Parking spaces aren't a serious matter, dear. I suppose we can't really argue about anything serious.
Well, of course it's true. Parking spaces aren't all that serious. But do you mean to tell me you never have a serious argument about your relationship?
No, not really.
Never an accusation of cheating or other issues of trust?
No.
Why not?
Well, obviously we don't know the answer to that question, so perhaps you can help us.
Well, to be honest, most couples that come in here argue too much and have other issues in their relationship. So I'm not exactly sure how I can help you.
Well, perhaps you could listen.
Yes, that is what I do. But I've never had a situation like this before.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Sure. Tell me, what do the two of you do for a living?
Well, I'm a social worker. I help people.
I'm a writer.
So what do you write?
Books. Well, I'm writing a book right now. I have one published. I'm supposed to be writing a book right now. I'm going through writer's block.
Well, listen, I think that'll be enough for our first session. We don't want to get too serious right away. But in our next session, I'd like to speak with each of you individually, if that's okay.
Not a problem. I think that went well.
Can't wait for the next session. Fishing? Seriously, I'm writing about fish. Hello.
Hi, how's my favorite writer doing?
Just fine.
How's book doing?
Still nothing.
Did you get the plan that I sent you?
Yeah? It's here. Why'd you send me a plant?
Well, Fletcher, you need to start writing. Plants release oxygen, and some extra oxygen should expand your mind and give you some ideas. Now, as your publisher, I'm telling you, I will not extend the deadline. If it isn't done by October, it will never be done. You understand?
Yeah.
On another note, did you think what we talk about?
Yes, I have. And I feel I shouldn't have to change my name.
If you will continue your writing, you need to change name.
Well, what name do you suggest?
Oh, I don't know. Adam is great writer's name.
Adam? Well, I just don't see how Adam...
Look, I called to suggest some things regarding your writer's block. One, I believe if you switch over laptop like every other sane person did 10 years ago, it will help. Two, go play tennis.
Tennis?
Yes, it does great thing for your mind. So think about name change and I will be in touch soon.
Who was that?
It was Flavia. No, she wants me to change my name because apparently Fletcher is not a good writer's name. She wants me to buy a laptop and play tennis.
Tennis?
Apparently, tennis does great things for the mind.
Well, I'm heading out now. Tomorrow's waiting for me. Call Kyle. He likes tennis.
Is it working? What working? Tennis helping your mind.
Not yet.
I got some ideas of what we can do.
What's that?
Should go paintballing. Here it's really fun.
Does that leave bruises?
I guess you can meditate.
Like that Buddha guy under the tree?
I guess. It's supposed to be easy. Lauren does it every day now. You just gotta try really hard not to fall asleep.
I fell asleep meditating yesterday.
Were you in the park again?
No, I was in my car.
Why were you meditating in the car?
Ugh. I just needed a break from the traffic. You know, they're doing all that road construction. It was bumper to bumper. I could tell I was going nowhere fast.
Only you.
Hey, is Fletcher having any luck with his writing?
No, not really, but I came up with this brilliant idea to get him inspired, and we're trying it out. Hopefully it works.
What's the idea?
Marriage counseling?
Did I hear you correctly? Did you just say you're in marriage counseling because you think it's going to help with his writing?
It was more of a feeling than a thought.
Do what you got to do, I guess.
Do you know why I wanted to talk to you individually?
No, but I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
I assume it's for some psychological benefit of getting information out of us?
I find that a lot of couples withhold information when they're together. In my research, I've come to realize that there are just some things couples don't talk about openly with each other, and these are the things best spoken about with a third party.
I agree.
I'd like to know how the two of you met, how the relationship got started, the proposal, everything up until the wedding.
Well, we met in high school, and we started going out then.
The proposal happened the summer after graduation.
She said no at first.
Because one day I would leave him.
She said she wanted to go to Africa, you know, to help people, so.
Did you go to Africa?
No.
Why not?
God told me to help him first.
I proposed a second time. She couldn't say no this time, so we ended up getting married. And in a way, kind of ruined it for her.
Why do you say that?
She didn't get to do what she wanted to do.
God told you to help Fletcher.
God or Allah, whatever you want to call him.
Help him with what?
She didn't say.
So, God's a woman.
Could be. I didn't hear any words, but the feelings were there.
Describe Angela for me.
Well, you mean like her physical appearance?
What's the first word that comes to mind when you think of her?
She feels she's here to help people, but nobody seems to help her.
Do you regret it?
Regret what?
How's the writer's block going?
Still waiting for a breakthrough. I did buy a laptop though.
Listening to God instead of going to Africa.
Africa isn't going anywhere.
How's therapy going?
Still waiting for a breakthrough.
Where's your husband?
I assume he's trying to write.
Is the marriage therapy helping?
Helping who?
Look, if you're so worried about it, why don't you go talk to him?
He's not the one I'm worried about. All I'm trying to say is we're running out of time.
Yeah, well, where do you think the job?
There's only so much I can do.
Did you ever think it was out of your control?
It's not.
And when did you become affected by the therapy?
I'm not.
Did you see that green dress she's wearing? I sure did. Cheap knockoff.
Anyone ever told you how annoying you are?
I do. I bought them. How are we supposed to get there?
Fidarmi dei letto personalmente. Sì, sì. Marcello, ascoltami. C'è il diavolo che dice mente e le deve dire no. Odnesi ovo editoru i donesi mi jednu kavicu. In bocca al lupo. Oh, lei sa, pochi problemi con la lingua inglese, ma ripareremo ciò. Non preoccuparsi. Di niente, sì. Naturalmente. Tutto sarà bene. Sì.
I still got nothing. I can't do this anymore. I mean, I get these ideas here and there, and then it's like I come out of the writing phase, I think it's crap, and then I'm back to phase 1. How am I supposed to write some magnificent story if for the past 4 weeks I can't even write one sentence? Or an outline for that matter?
Let me call you back.
And I did what you said. I played tennis. I bought a stupid laptop so you and my mom can stop bugging me about it. I know the stupid deadline is approaching. And why are you sending me... Stop sending me these stupid plants all the time.
Are you done?
Yes.
Good. Sit down. Let me tell you something about plants. Plants release oxygen.
It's not working.
Try this one. It must be the name.
What name?
I just knew when I saw your name for the first time, it wasn't writer's name.
What does the name have to do with anything?
Everything. Adam is good writer's name. Fletcher is blah, doesn't scream writer.
I can't believe this. You know what? We'll be in touch.
So, without censoring anything, I'd like for the two of you to tell each other what it is, if anything, that really bugs you about each other. Fletcher, you go first.
Well,
No, talk to Angela. Tell her what it is that really bugs you, something she does or doesn't do.
Well, you know, one thing that's been bugging me lately is just how unemotional you've been lately. It's like you have no feelings towards me or toward anyone for that matter. It's like, where's the love? Where's the humor? The anger? I mean, you're so damn serious all the time. It drives me nuts. I mean, was that too much?
No, that was perfect. Angela, how does that make you feel?
I'm unemotional? Do you think that maybe, just maybe, I like to hide? And what about you? How can you talk about emotions when all you do is talk about the weather? Every single time we're out with our friends, all you do is bring up the weather. It's ridiculous. The weather is so nice today, isn't it? It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm so tired of it. I do not want to be a social pariah.
You know what?
And what about your poor mother?
What about my mother?
She worries about you so much. And all you can think of is to ask her when she calls how the weather is in New Jersey.
You know what?
If you care about the
One
weather
day I would
so
like to
much,
come home and find
why
my
don't
wife
you
in bed.
call the weather
I just
channel
want to
or
make
turn
love
on
to
the
my
TV,
wife. And you're always in the bag.
Try to look at the weather
You're
channel
not
for
even
even a
serious.
week.
You're so
before you
damn
call.
serious.
I'm
It
serious.
makes me wonder why we're still together. I mean, where's the fun at?
What about the random rummaging through the apartment?
I'm looking for God.
Great. You're looking for God? Have you gone nuts? Looking for God in the kitchen cabinets. Oh, what about last night? You broke my chair. That was my chair. And great, now, you're not even listening to me? What? What is it? What about the stupid orange?
This orange? I don't understand what's so interesting about this orange, except the fact that it's full of vitamin C.
It's over.
What's over?
My writer's block. It's over.
Oh my gosh! It worked! I knew it would work! Oh! Dr. Conroy, you are amazing! Oh my gosh! I'm going to recommend you to everyone we know.
I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
Oh, you are amazing, Dr. Conroy.
I don't get it.
Se on tehty, trendava tiba do spát. I was named after an orange. I'm Hawaiian, so I guess it makes me American. But that doesn't matter because I'm from Earth, just like you. I love my cat Alani, and she most definitely loves me back. I'm an average student, which I hear that makes you an average person. I can't wink, nor can I swim. Well, I can swim, but I never go underwater. I love the truth. I hear I'm straightforward. And yes, I know just how tall I am. I love to run, even though I last not even a mile. Okay, so I am shy, reserved, right-handed, have terrible handwriting. I tend to be calm and at peace. And for the rest of my life, will be discovering myself. For right now, I'm only 15 years old, but by the time you read this story, I will be 30. Uncle Peter, who plays an important role in my life, will die in chapter 6. You'll find out how and why. I never knew that finding the one thing I had been looking for my entire life could leave me so lost and confused. But where do I go from here? What do I do? I don't know. They tell me to go with the flow. What if I'm the one who has to set this flow and we just float on away? It's funny. The whole purpose of this story was for you to find out what my name is. And as it turns out, names are very important to this story. It's all phenomenal, if you think about it. And yet, it was all part of a plan. Probably set by some higher being. Does it matter which one?
Good morning. Time for an orange. Would you like a piece? Something about peeling an orange. I love it. Each layer gets you farther, but there's always something left. Tell me, where are you going? That's a good answer.
My name is Anaya. I was named by the writer of this book. He named me after an orange. It means God answered.